Anybody got a flyer? I know you know who you are, right? Come here, come here, come here. Look at these signs real quick. Y'all basketball players? Check it out. I wish I knew this when I was a basketball player. Check it out. Come here, come here. Right. So, you see these Indians? Those are not Indians. Those are from the nation of Gad. You see how your hair is woolly? Why is it woolly? Why we got woolly hair? You ever look at other people, they ain't got woolly hair? Give me that real quick. Somebody got the precept? Look at this. You ever heard of Jesus Christ? What color was Jesus Christ? Oh! He was white? You sure? Well, we're going to prove it to you why your hair is that way, why your skin is that way, okay? Real quick, if you have a minute to listen.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
All right, so this is the Bible that we're speaking about, right? Wait a minute. It says Holy Bible. See, most brothers say Bible, but it's a Holy Bible, meaning it's for a holy people. All right, come on.
Verse 13. In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one unlike to the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
A garment. Y'all ever seen Chinese Bruce Lee movies or karate movies? Y'all ever seen the type of garments they have? See that garment? They got it from us. We had garments like that first. Okay, come on.
Down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Check it out.
Verse 14. His head.
Wait a minute. His what?
His head.
His head. Come on. Now it said head.
And his hair.
Now it says hair. Let me see your hair. You got hair? You got hair. Your hair is woolly too, right? So it's his hair and his hair, come on,
were white like wool.
What?
Like wool.
He had gray hair that was like wool. Your hair look like wool, brother. His hair look like wool. Okay? It ain't gray. It's still black. Okay? Now the Mexicans had woolly hair too at one time. The American Indians too had woolly hair. Did y'all know that? They had woolly hair too at one time.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Like unto what?
And like unto fine brass.
Anybody got a penny? You brothers rich? Y'all got a penny on you? Everybody got a penny? Look at this penny, right? That's supposed to be brass, right? Yeah, look at that. It's the same color as me, right? Does that look white to you? That don't look white to me.
His feet like unto fine brass.
Wait a minute. Come here, brother. This look like you. Come closer. Come over here, man. Come over here, look. That look like, oh, man, this penny, just like that, brother. Come on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Now, if I took this penny and put it in the oven and turn the oven all the way up for 10 minutes, this penny will look like that, brother. All right? So, the Most High is showing you what his son looked like, Jesus Christ, right? He looked like you and me and that brother over there, this brother over here. Come on.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Now, how many of y'all talk with a deep voice? You talk with a deep voice, your voice should be changing. How old are you? 15. Oh, look, 15. What about you? How old are you? 14. So y'all voices are changing. Now it's deep. It's not like when you was 5. Deep voice. Right? You got deep voices now.
And he had in his right hand 7 stars.
Right.
And out of his mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword.
So he was ready to go to war. All right, so we're going to stop there. Give me that. Now let's see what his father looked like. And the reason why we're showing you this is because you guys are at the age now where you should start learning things, especially who you are as a people, because they're not going to teach you this in school. What school y'all go to? What school you go to? You make good grades? You make good grades too? All right, so y'all playing basketball and y'all make good grades, right? Because you're supposed to be smart, right? Israelites, we're supposed to be the smartest people on the face of the earth. Y'all know that, right? We're the smartest people on the face of the earth.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Wait a minute, y'all ever watch X-Men? Y'all see how those monsters come from outer space? Right? Or the super villains come from outer space. Where do you think they got that from? They got it from the Bible. Every X-Men movie you see, or DC movie with Superman and all that, they come from outer space, right? Lex Luthor said that. Oh, y'all seen Batman versus Superman? Remember when Lex Luthor said that the demons come from space? No, he meant that the Most High's people come from space. from the top, from heavens. Read.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
What is the Ancient of Days? What is the Ancient of Days? We live during the day, right? But what's more ancient than days? You only been here, how many years? 15, you said? And you've been here how long? I only been here 47 years, right? I'm not that old. How old are you, brother? This brother right here. This brother right here got some knowledge. Yeah, you with the purple bandana, brother. You've been around a long time. Look at his hair. It's gray. Well, he dyed it pink or purple.
Ain't no pink jumping on.
All right, cool. Perfect. All right, so he going into the royalty phase. Come on.
Whose garment was white as snow,
White as snow.
and the hair of his head,
Wait a minute. The hair of his head.
and the hair of his head, like the pure wool.
Like the what?
Pure wool.
Pure wool. Yeah, like that brother right there. His hair pure wool, right? So all of our hair. So the Most High's hair is pure wool. His son's hair is pure wool, and his people hair pure wool. So y'all ain't getting antsy. I see y'all getting antsy, right? But the whole point is this: we are the Israelites. We're the most powerful people on the planet. Understand that. Never forget that. Never think that you're not somebody. Never think that you didn't come from a rich, rich heritage. Y'all know what heritage means? What's that mean? Generation. Y'all come from Samson. Y'all come from Jesus Christ. You guys are the ones that came from them, not nobody else. The Chinese didn't come from them. The Japanese didn't come from them. The American Indians did. The East Indians, like the Persians, the Arabs, they didn't. All right? Just so you understand. So y'all learned something today.
God is black.
Y'all learned something today, and black is a color. That's why we say we're the Israelites. So you can understand. Y'all remember this? Keep this for the rest of your life. When you read this book, see yourself in here. Your mama may say, "Oh boy, you crazy," but you just heard the truth. Now you brothers are responsible for telling y'all friends. When y'all get into an argument, say, "Man, Jesus is black. Jesus had red eyes. Jesus had woolly hair. Jesus was strong. Jesus could read minds." You know he could read minds? You know that? He could read what you thinking. Right. That's heavy, man. So y'all learned something very, very, very important today. Right? So all the superheroes that you see in these movies all come from here. Like I said, he could read minds. Samson was the strongest man on the earth. Did y'all know that? Killed 3,000 men. You know, the Most High sent the Son. He walked on water. Can you walk on water? He walked on water. Superhero stuff. Right. David, King David. Y'all know who King David is? He was able to bend iron with his bare hands. He was able to jump over a wall like that. Yeah, he killed a lion. Samson killed a lion with his bare hands. King David's soldiers killed a lion with his bare hands. Right, King David killed a lion and a bear, like this brother said, at y'all ages. Y'all got questions? Y'all good? All right, so y'all, what y'all learn? That he's black, dark black. And what else did you learn?
Samson killed somebody with...
Killed a lion, right? And he took out 3,000 people, right? That wasn't his people. Africans and you are different. You know how they say, oh, you African American? So the Africans in the world are not you. Negroes are different people, right? Huh? Oh yeah, well, yeah. So give me Leviticus 19:17. You gotta go? Okay, so listen, real quick, so y'all don't get confused. Africans are not you. When people call you African American, you say, no, I'm an Israelite.
That's right.
That's right. Who you are. You're not an African American. You're not from an African man, and you're not from an American man. You are from an Israelite man, right? We just told you who you're from. All right, brothers, I'll see y'all later. Y'all can listen to this as we read it.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
You're not supposed to hate your brother. Come on.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So when it says that, it's talking about the Israelites. Thou shalt not rebuke thy neighbor. It's talking about your brothers. And you see, when that happens and you look in our neighborhoods, it's us. It's black on black crime, right? It's not black on Somalian crime. We don't kill Somalians out here in the streets. We don't kill we kill each other, right? So that's why That's why when it come back on us, it come back on us just as hard, because we shouldn't be doing that to our brother. That's right. Now when it says, thou shalt not hate your enemy in your heart, y'all don't understand. Christ was talking about your brothers and sisters. We weren't talking about the other nations. Did y'all know, when it comes to these scriptures, right, the Most High is going to do away with all nations. Like they said, all nations are the same. Give me Jeremiah 46 and give me the last verse. When the Most High comes back on this earth, he only dealing with one nation. He's dealing with the Israelites. That's right. And that's what y'all ain't heard since y'all been here on this earth in these churches. They ain't taught y'all that. Jeremiah 46 in the last verse, all right? So when we read this, don't get all surprised that, oh, God is all love. All the Most High cares about is his people. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 46 and verse 28. Fear thou not, O Jacob, my servant.
Jacob is the 12 tribes. Come on.
Fear thou not, O Jacob, my servant, saith the Lord. For I am with thee. For I am with thee. For I will make a full end of all the nations.
Of some nation.
For I will make a full end of all the nations.
All the nations, he's going to make an end. Every nation is going to be done. Those so-called Arabs that run these stores are going to be done. The Chinese man that run these Chinese stores and these hair shops, done. The so-called white man, done. All these nations that rule us are done. They're finished when the Most High.
For I will make a full end of all the nations whither I have driven thee. But I will not make a full end of thee, but correct thee in measure. Yet will I not leave thee wholly unpunished.
So I said, look, I know y'all at. I scattered y'all. Now, when you read Deuteronomy 28, chapter 28, verse 68, that's predominantly talking about the tribe of Judah. That's right. And some Benjamin and Levi. But the curses apply to all of us because we were scattered into all nations. Give me that Deuteronomy 29, 28. We were scattered into all nations. So just because the tribe of Benjamin was over there in the West Indies, or the Mexicans was over in Mexico being the Aztecs, and the Incas over in Peru was being the Peruvians, they still got slaughtered by the so-called white man. The Spaniards came over here, the French came over here, the British came over here and put them all under the yoke. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 28. And the Lord rooted them out of their land.
This is what happened to us. Now, the brothers are over there debating with this man about Islam and Muslims. And they're telling them, look, we're not Islam, we're not Muslims. When you read in the scriptures with Abraham, did they call him Abraham the Muslim? No. Give me Genesis 14 and 13, and I'll prove it to you. Keep that verse, don't lose it. Genesis 14 and 13 is going to explain to you that Abraham was not a Muslim. Read. Genesis 14 and 13.
The book of Genesis, chapter 14 and verse 13.
Ran out.
And there came one that had escaped and told Abraham the Hebrew. Abraham the Hebrew. Abraham the Hebrew.
The Hebrew was not a Muslim. From Abraham came what? Jacob. From Jacob came what?
This is the word of the Lord of hosts. I took you from the pastures and from following the sheep to be prince over my people Israel. I have been with you wherever you have gone and have destroyed all the enemies in your path. I will make you a great name among the great ones of the earth. I will assign a place for my people in Israel.